And now for our feature presentation.
Hey everyone, Migs here, and now that Halloween is officially around the corner, you're all probably wondering to yourself, what am I going to be wearing for Halloween? Just kidding, you guys. We all know that you're all dressing up as the pink pills from Squid Game, but the second thing that you guys have on your mind is what kind of candy am I going to be handing out on Halloween night? Now, lucky for you, I like to consider myself as a candy aficionado, but you know, times have changed, and granted I don't really eat as much candy as I used to, but I still do get a sweet tooth. I just resort to ice cream. Pistachio flavored, don't judge. Also, I've tried almost every single candy out there, so I kind of know a thing or two here. So let's get on with this list. First up, Warheads. Not really looking good to start here, you guys. I am not a fan of sour candies. And granted, they are I would consider Warheads probably the strongest sour candy out there. So I'm gonna have to put that in the D. Not looking too good here for this list so far. But luckily, next on the list we have Reese's Pieces. Now, I may sound a little biased here because I do favor chocolate over the fruity candies. But something about Reese's Pieces, it's got like that perfect blend of chocolate and peanut butter, and it just tastes so good in your mouth, you guys. We are gonna put that all the way up to the S tier. All right, next up we've got bubble tape. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've never seen anyone hand out bubble tape on Halloween night, and I'm pretty sure it's because they're not cheap. You know, you got this whole entire pack of bubble gum here. But, you know, if someone were to hand this out on Halloween, I mean, you probably think to yourself, wow, these guys are pretty damn rich. So I am going to have to put this in the A tier. I would put it in S, but again, it's not, I wouldn't really consider it a Halloween candy. All right, next up we've got 100 Grand. Now, I've tried this candy probably twice my whole life. It's again another candy that I don't really see handed out so much on Halloween night. But, you know, like I said, I've tried it before. I'm not too impressed. I think there are better chocolates out there. So for that, we are gonna put you right in the middle. Let's say B tier. Let's say C tier. All right, next up we've got Bazooka Bubble Gum. Now, I will say that I have seen this bubblegum handed out on Halloween night, and it's gonna go in the S tier, not only because it's bubblegum, but because it's got this cute comic that comes with it. I mean, who doesn't like that? You got your bubblegum, you got your comic, you got a great ass time, you guys. So S tier for Bazooka. Gobstoppers, or the everlasting Gobstoppers, as many of you know from the Willy Wonka movies. Now, Gobstoppers, I mean, I'm trying to be unbiased here. They are a fruity candy, but it's also another candy that just takes too long to finish, you know, and you just kind of want to finish one no more than like maybe 10 to 20 seconds, and then move on to the next. But with Gobstoppers, you kind of just stuck with it for a while. So for that, I'm gonna put this in the B tier. Yeah, B tier. All right, Sour Patch Kids. Now, I did mention earlier that I am not a fan of sour candies, but something about Sour Patch Kids, it's actually not that bad. You know, it's something that I could actually go through a whole pack and actually feel satisfied. And for that, for the fact that it surprises me so much and just takes away my displeased nature for sour candies, I'm gonna put that in the A tier. Well done. Next up, we've got Hot Tamales. Now, everyone knows that this is the spicy cinnamon kind of candy. I don't know if a lot of people enjoy it. I don't necessarily have a problem with it. It's again another candy where I for one can't actually eat a whole pack of it. I just, you know, do maybe 1 or 2 pieces and I'm done with it. It's just too much. I'd rather have Fireball. So let's go ahead and put this in the C tier. All right, next up we've got Tootsie Pops. Now, this is probably the one candy that I've seen so much during Halloween. Everyone always just hands out these Tootsie Pops. And maybe that's the reason why I'm not so much a fan of it, just because there's just y'all are giving too many Tootsie Pops. But there's also the fact that you've got this fruity outer layer surrounded by a chocolate center. I just don't think that's a good blend at all. It's gross. I mean, just do one or the other. Don't mix it. This is wrong. For that, you guys they're going to the C tier. Sweet Tarts automatically goes to the D tier. I mean, you might as well be eating chalk. Orange Slices. Now, I think I've had this candy before or something like it, and I enjoy the hell out of it. I don't think it's sour at all, even though it does look like a sour candy. It's more of just like it's kind of like a refreshing kind of fruity candy, and it's not a hard candy, which is a huge plus too. So, Orange Slices, you are going into the A tier. Yeah. Now, I just noticed how much more candies I have here on the list, so what I'm going to do is just fast forward through most of them and get near the end. Alright, so here is an updated list right here. Go ahead and pause the video if you'd like and take a gander. This is what I feel like belongs where they belong. And so we're just left with the remainder, 9 left here. So let's go ahead and get through with them. I have no idea what the hell this is. They look like vitamins, like prenatal vitamins. What the hell are those? That's going straight to the D tier. All right, next up we've got Nerds. Who doesn't love Nerds, you guys? I mean, it's so perfectly made for children who eat boogers. Because, yeah, you could eat your boogers, or you could taste something that looks like boogers and is actually really tasty. So that is going straight to the S tier. There you go. Bingo bango. Milk Duds. Milk Duds, another candy I don't really see during the Halloween season. It is a movie treat, really delicious movie treat, but it's also a little too hard on the teeth, at least I think. So you're going straight to the C tier. Milky Way, the king of kings, the ultimate supreme of chocolate candies. That is going straight to the S tier. That's going very top of the list of the S tier. That is my favorite candy of all time, you guys. Milky Way. Oh, the chocolate, the caramel, just the way it kind of oozes a little bit when on that first bite. It's perfect, you guys. It's perfect. Okay, so here we have another Lifesavers, and it does say here hard candy. So that is going straight to the D tier. Did I put that other Lifesavers in the D tier? No, I put it in the A tier. So let's just say that Lifesavers is actually the gummy kind. And yeah, it still belongs in the A tier. Pez. Pez. You're going straight to the A tier. Yeah, I would put it in the S tier if it was edible, but it's not really. I mean, let's get real here. People really only buy Pez because of the actual toy, the compartment that it's in, I mean, people collect those things too. They're, I'm pretty sure, worth a whole lot of money. So yeah, A tier. Pop Rocks. I would put this in the S tier if it was a Halloween candy. I don't think it is. I haven't seen it given out on Halloween. I'll put it in the A tier just because of nostalgia. I mean, who here hasn't tried Pop Rocks with soda? It's such a fun treat, you guys. Next up, we got M&M's. This is just an all-around great treat to have, not only on Halloween, but just anytime, whether it's on Halloween or on Valentine's Day. I mean, it's got like it changes its colors for almost every season, which I find really clever. And it's a simple treat. It's chocolate. It's chocolate, you guys. All right, next up, I do believe that these are those soda candies, where somewhat similar to Fruit Gushers, which, by the way, Fruit Gushers are in S tier. But this also has that same kind of concept where it's a fruity candy with a center that kind of tastes like soda. I think that's what these are here. They're not bad. They're not Fruit Gushers, but they're not bad. I'll put that over here on the A tier. And last but not least, we have jelly beans. This is going straight to the S tier. They are so much fun to have, and just the fact that they have endless amount of flavors. I mean, I don't think I have to tell you guys about the Harry Potter flavors out there. They're fun. They're disgusting, but they're fun. But, you know, just the normal pack, you know, you've got all these different flavors here, even the ones you don't like. It's just very clever. Well done. And there you guys have it. That is my tier list for Halloween Candies 2021. Now, of course, my list could be different from other people. I mean, everyone has their own different tastes, their own specified tastes here. I mean, just know that yours is wrong and mine is always right. I mean, you can't disagree with at least the S tier here. The S tier is supreme. It trumps over everything else down here. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe for new weekly content. And if you have a candy that did not make it to the list here, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Just make sure that you know that you were always wrong.